And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Shaedon Sharpe is out there with Holiday. Then there's Donovan Clingan. Then it's Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. Indoors with the big trade last season, there's more than a little pressure to win in Dallas.
Kevin, this organization traded away a generational star in Luka Doncic, one of the great players we've seen come into the league as an 18-year-old. And you've got a player in Anthony Davis who has an injury history and is 6 years older. You better believe there's pressure in D-Town.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Outside, Avdia. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis with a screen on Holiday. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got his second basket.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
Thompson against Holiday. Comes up empty down low. Irving passes to Washington, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Davis setting the pick for Flag. A 3-pointer, no good. Trailblazers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Here's Sharpe. Oh, and the jam by Sharpe.
Out of this world. Sharpe is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Now, here is Irving. Off target at the rim. To the inside, to the middle, and stolen by Thompson. Irving against Avdia. Washington with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson off with the layup. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Jrue Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Dallas leading by 6. Into the lane, and no good that time. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Thompson. Holiday gets the bucket.
Jrue Holiday showing you he's got touch wherever he is on the floor.
Davis setting the pick for Irving, and it's Davis at the elbow, and finished off by Davis.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best one-on-one scorers.
Well, that's because, Kevin, he is a 3-level scorer. He can be a lob threat. You can put him on the box or at the elbows. You're going to have to draw a second defender if he's on the face-up because he can't get guarded one-on-one.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Washington with this screen on Holiday. Floats one up. Irving can't hit. And so Holiday will bring it up for Portland. They trail by 6. Inside. And Portland turns it over again. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Mavericks leading by 6. Outside Irving. Driving to the basket. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Got it up. Doesn't go for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 6. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Sliding into the wing positions will be Thompson and Flag. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands. 2 shots.
In closer detail, what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything. When Flag sees the lane, he's going to exploit it.
Pass to Kamare. The tray. Left side, Avdia. The putback, and 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And on the way from Irving for 3, Avdia with the rebound. Holiday finds Kamara. Now here is Holiday. Avdia with a screen for Holiday. It's good from long range. Holiday's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Trailblazers. Washington with the screen on Holiday. Pass to Flag. Now Davis. Klingon with the block.
And at 7'2", Klingon is a huge shot-blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the shot by Drew Holiday. And Flag throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush. We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Kevin, back to you.
Truly an elite defender. Allie, we thank you very much. Back to Holiday. Here's Avdia, and it's Flag with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Just beating everybody to the board, using his length, his skill set. The big fella Davis getting it done.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Sharp missing. Dallas leading by 11. TV, no question, Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
And that one's good. Flag.
And you see the explosiveness of Flag, the athletic ability giving him an edge inside.
Pass to Sharp. Outside Holiday. Here's Klingon. Holiday up top. He's covered by Thompson. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Mavericks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
23 seconds left in the first half. Irving against Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. From deep Washington. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Kamare's got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving in, and then Sharp with the dunk.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's hard to believe.
And so it's Dallas, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been active and effective. Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime, and we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
On the court for the Trailblazers. In at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Henderson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. Here's Russell. Pass to Exum. Here's Lively. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Trailblazers trail by 10. Henderson looking it over. Williams has a screen for Henderson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Scoot Henderson. First trip to the line for him here.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The first one falls. Second free throw, no good. Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard looking around. Kicks it out to Grant. Henderson outside. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Lillard from deep three-point land. And it's off from three-point range. Mavericks leading by 9. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Prosper's checked in, and Washington subbed in for Flag. Back to Henderson. Lillard outside. Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
A nice shot by Exum. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Lillard, the pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Lillard. Williams sets a screen for Lillard. Shoots over Exum. Bible on the wing. Henderson against Russell. Over in the corner, Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Lillard. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Lillard's got 8 points.
The patience, the composure. Lillard letting his shot come to him under pressure.
The 3. And Lively pulls it down.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Russell passes to Lively, and it's in there.
Derek Lively at such a young age, such a good screener, and then gets to open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back over to you guys.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's Prosper. No good from outside.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And the shot goes in. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
There's the pick. Exum passes to Lively. Here's Prosper. Now Exum. Lively sets a screen for Exum. Lively's shot is off. Trailblazers trail by 6. And then Lillard slams it in.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit. But can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Dallas no good that time either. Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
3-pointer. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Mavericks ahead. They lead. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
3:10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right. We've got Derek Lively. Russell is out there with Dante Exum. Then there's Washington. And it's Prosper in at the 4. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
They get it back.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Here's Holiday. Here's Avdia, and it's Flag with the rebound. Flag's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Thompson. It's Clay off the drive. Davis kicks to Irving. Sinks that one from the post. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Outside Holiday. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Out to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts. Getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Washington's outside. Cooper Flag. Oh, the bomb from deep will go right down.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flag is a player. You have to run off that shot.
Shoots. Washington rips down the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Flag. Davis with a screen on Sharp. Now Davis. And there's the dunk.
Stepping up, Davis is a fantastic option late. You know, with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
2 minutes.
Here's Kamara. Now Sharp. Going inside. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Mavericks leading by 4. Here's Davis. Now Irving. Now Davis. Davis using his size.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Williams comes in for Klingon. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Sharp. Lillard outside. And that time also a missed shot.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Davis setting the pick for Thompson. Washington's outside. 6 on the shot clock. Flag. Layup, no good. Portland has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Outside Lillard. From deep. Knocks down the 3.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Irving. It falls.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
23 seconds left in the game. Flag driving inside.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Davis, he takes it in. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Some good competition, but the home team. Oh, terrific job, Ellie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.
the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Our game tonight featuring the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks here at their home, American Airlines Center. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. Tim Hardaway is out there with Murray. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Here's Flagg. The layup misses. And we're about a minute into the first. And the basket by Jokic.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Irving looking around. And stolen by Murray. Gordon against Washington. Up top, Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Thompson, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defense wants to guard Thompson close so he can cleverly shake them off with a pick to get a shot.
Outside Hardaway to the middle. Here's Jokic. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Irving. Davis with a screen on Murray. Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Here's Irving. Washington, a screen on Hardaway. Irving for three. Hardaway grabs the board. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A. Basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
And it's blocked by Davis.
If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
1:52 left in the opening quarter. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, I tell you what, checking out the dunking ability of Washington there, this guy doesn't mind showing off what he's got.
Screen by Gordon. Murray for 3. And another miss by Denver. The Mavericks lead by 4. Right side, Irving. The shot's good. Irving's got 6.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
The floater. Murray, no good. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Washington, a screen. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
It's stolen by Washington. Davis, the pass to Irving. 34 seconds left in the first quarter here. That one falls.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Jokic, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Thompson. Washington, a screen on Gordon. Thompson outside. Davis, a screen. Got it up. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks earning this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options off.
Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Here's Irving. Deflected. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you, Brian.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Murray against Irving. Outside for Davis. Oh, Davis fights for it inside.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Count that bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Mavericks lead by 6. Irving, the pass to Washington. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Thompson goes up, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
When he's moving at full speed, Thompson can be really tricky to handle.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Outside Hardaway. Jacks up a 3, and the three-pointer goes.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Jokic against Davis from the elbow. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Flag. And he goes in for the dunk.
You know, Flag wasn't going to let that dunk chance pass him by.
It's Jokic, high post. Davis on him. Gordon, right side.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. With the drive. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson goes in. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Aaron Gordon. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Pass to Flag. And 1:01 left in the second. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis asserts himself at the rim.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Washington grabs the miss. Davis, the pass to Thompson. Oh, Klay Thompson with the bounce. Get up, Klay.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Murray finds Johnson. Floats one. Outside Hardaway. Shot to stop the run. Washington grabs the miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Murray from outside. That shot is off. And so it's Dallas looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got D'Angelo Russell. He's out there with Dante Exum. P.J. Washington out there with Derek Lively. And it's Prosper in at the 4. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Brown passes to Watson. Back to Brown. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Najee sets a screen. There's the 3. Mavericks with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Russell. Here's Prosper. And that one is hammered home.
Orchestrating the offense like a vet. D'Angelo getting everybody involved.
Here's Brown. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
They set the screen. Russell, the pass to Lively. Off with the layup. Nuggets trail by 19. Here's Brown. Oh, a special move before that shot. Brown's got 6.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Pass to Russell. It's Exum on the wing. Outside to Russell. Now Lively. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas. And there's the lob. The shot by Najee, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. P.J. Washington is playing for his hometown team. He said, I grew up in Dallas from 2nd grade to 10th grade. Being home is great. There's no pressure at all. It's just exciting. I look at it as an opportunity to be aggressive, win games, and just be me. It's a dream come true. Guys?
They're happy to have him. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Here's Prosper. Again, the miss by Dallas. Nuggets trail by 15. It's picked off. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Stolen by Holmes. Here's Watson. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Clock at 6. Russell, that's good.
And slithering inside, D-low. That's Russell's length helping him convert against pressure.
Here's Brown. Pass to Holmes. Can't cash it in from close range. Dallas leading by 15. Now here's Marshall. Still without a bucket. Here's Prosper, guarded by Brown, and the basket by Prosper.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Russell deciding where to go with it. No good from outside. Here's Brown. Kept alive. Here's Najee. Misses in close. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Dallas shooting has been on another level, 68% for the game. On the court right now for the Nuggets. Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Gordon and Jokic the inside combo. And it's Murray in at point guard. Murray with the teardrop.
Using the soft touch, Murray rainbows it up and down.
And it's Irving off the drive. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play you'll remember from this game, clearly.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Washington with the ball. He's picked up by Brown. The 3 from Thompson. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. The try by Brown. And it's Irving with a rebound. And Davis has got the ball here for Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And here's Thompson for 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Well, we know Thompson always wired to score, but right now it even seems to be becoming easier for him.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Kyrie! Can't get the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Jokic! He's off from 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now Thompson. Davis with it. He's picked up by Brown. Now Washington. Off on the layup. Gordon into the lane. Oh, no good on the dunk. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Takes a 3. Murray pulls it down.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Washington with a rebound. The Mavericks lead by 15. Outside Irving. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And he's all alone. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Jokic in the post. Washington's there. And no one in the vicinity.
Well, you can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
Outside Davis. And stolen by Jokic. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Davis pulls it down. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Cash it in!
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Mavericks.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, love the execution.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Kyrie Irving.
It's hard to think of a part of a game where he didn't play a major role mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Outside Irving. 29 seconds left in the final quarter. Misses the three! And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Down by 12. Up top, Gordon. He's... Oh, my goodness!
Yeah.
A ridiculous slam!
Yeah!
That was nice.
Insane throwdown right there.
Irving fires! Money from three! And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home. for the Portland Trailblazers. The goal is to improve each time they take the floor, emphasizing communication and effort. Nuggets, Blazers, coming up next. A look at the starting group here for Denver. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Johnson in at the 3. Now here's Sharp. Softly drops in the floater.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career. What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Jokic, good.
How about that touch? I'm not sure there's a move Jokic hasn't mastered.
Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
So it's Denver now. Portland making their last shot. Jokic passes to Murray. Releases from 15. Here's Jokic. And yep, it's good.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
Pass to Kamara. Here's the floater. And it's Denver with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Screen by Gordon. Avdia with a steal. Here's Sharp. And the layup is good off the glass.
Nice focus. Sharp wanted that bucket inside, so he went and got it.
Pass to Jokic. For 3, Gordon. And Klingon pulls it down. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
For a 7'2" guy like Donovan Klingon, it must be easy to jam it.
Brown passes to Murray. From the arc. Here's Jokic. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Klingon. Klingon with a screen. And Holiday, here we go. And he comes up with a bucket. Holiday's got his second basket.
I think Holiday knew there'd be some contact here, so he was ready to outwork it.
Murray passes to Jokic. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. All defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said, the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Guys, back to you.
A new day. Allie, thank you.
Well, you might think of Murray as just a scoring point guard, but he's also a great playmaker.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Avdia. 5 on the clock. Drops in the 3. The Nuggets trail. Outside Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
It's been all about Nikola Jokic. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Portland trailing here. Holiday looking for an opening. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Here's Sharp following the score by Denver. The shot by Holiday, no good. Denver leading by 4. Gordon attacking, and Gordon with the big finish.
Okay, Aaron Gordon. He's certainly been working on some dribble moves.
Holiday against Murray. Pass to Klingon. Gordon with a steal. Right side Murray. Here's Jokic. Dropping it at the rim. It's Jokic.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Outside Holiday. Off the outside. There's a screen by Kamara. Again, the miss by Portland. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Murray passes to Jokic. Jokic with the soft touch. Floats it home.
The defense has had no answer for Nikola Jokic. He's getting whatever he wants out there.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Damian Lillard's checked in for Holiday.
0. Damian Lillard.
Blazers trail by 10. Lillard looking around. Pass to Klingon. Murray against Lillard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Just a highly effective free throw shooter. You cannot afford to give Lillard too many looks from the charity stripe.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Murray against Sharp. And here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Now Jokic. 14 feet away. Misses off the right iron.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Klingon with a screen. And stolen by Jokic. And how about that? 8 for 9 now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Denver.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career going as a rapper.
Well, B.A., I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood where his shooting and scoring do all the time.
Now here's Kamara. He's scoreless.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Murray looking around. Pass to Gordon. Now Brown. It's Jokic, high post. He's got 16. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Blazers trail by 5. Three-pointer Sharp. They grab their own miss. Out to Lillard. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jokic. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Jokic has got 18 points in the game.
So graceful with the teardrop.
Now Lillard. He's got 5. Over Gordon. Lillard can't get it to go. That shot, no good. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Denver Nuggets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
27. And let's wrap it up. Get ready for the Pocket Light Arena Entertainment.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Henderson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
On the fast break, Lillard's quickness makes him almost unstoppable, just beating the D up the floor.
Here's Valanciunas. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Valanciunas. Henderson against Hardaway. Denver needs to get off a shot. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Portland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Stolen by Holmes and stolen by Williams. To the inside. Henderson, the pass to Williams. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, Williams is a selective shooter, but when he gets it inside like this, he looks to capitalize.
Pass to Holmes. Fires for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Lillard. And he's going to, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Portland on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Watson's got his first 3 points of the game. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Ryan, back over to you.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Goes up at the elbow. Holmes against Lillard. Holmes passes to Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Oh, Williams with the block.
Well, this is the kind of defender Williams is. Aggressive and ready to go after blocks.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Hardaway finds Valanciunas.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Over Williams.
A very skillful defender. Williams has that blend of physicality and good timing.
Henderson, the pass to Lillard. Williams, a screen on Holmes. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Second chance effort. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Williams, a screen on Hardaway. Lillard fires away from way outside. And he hits it to tie the game. Lillard's got 9 points now in the second half. Hardaway, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Hardaway. Let's go with a three. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Grant's shot is off. The Nuggets have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Watson passes to Hardaway. It's stolen by Henderson. Fast break. Here we go. It's Lillard finishing at the other end.
Yeah, already a pretty cunning defender. Henderson finds chances to swipe the ball and sets the play in motion.
Watson. And they'll get another chance. Back to Holmes. High post, Valanciunas. Goes back up. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one. Denver shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Both good from the line that time.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Portland. 11 points in the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Murray in at the point.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Holiday passes to Avdia. Outside Brown. Pass to Jokic. Denver moving it around. Takes the 3. A shot by Brown, no good. Gordon with a steal. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Brown. Jacks up a 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
3 points.
Murray's got 6 assists in the game. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Lillard's checked in for Portland. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Kamara, that's good. Kamara's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
Jokic passes to Brown. And another 3 for Denver.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Gordon against Holiday. Now Murray. Here's Johnson. Up top, Jokic. Clock at 4. The 10-footer. Oh, no good. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Lillard outside. Pulls the trigger. Oh, the putback is no good. The Nuggets lead by 7. Now Jokic takes a 13-footer. He gets it to go.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Puts up the tray. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Lillard against Murray. Oh, he cannot hit. Portland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And Holiday, here we go. Oh, he misses the layup.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Jokic up top, defended by Lillard. Takes a 13-footer. Yes, sir, it's good.
Well, this is the touch Jokic possesses. He can attack successfully from anywhere.
Lillard. Now Holiday. He launches. Apia outside. Lillard. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Denver ball.
And here's Denver. They're on a 14-6 run. Brown fires. It's money from deep.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Nuggets.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Nikola. Oh, big finish!
Assist goes to
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And it's in there! And here's Denver. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Murray with it. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen by Holiday. For the finish. From deep. Oh, he can't hit it. And so it's Denver with the W. It ends up being a fair. All right, thanks, Allie. And that about wraps it up for Stan Van.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. Anthony Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Flag in at the small forward position. And for Portland, Avdia is out there with Tamani Kamara. Then there's Klingon. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
Here's Irving. Then Avdia making his last shot. That one goes in.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
Outside Holiday. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Dallas. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And that one's good. Flag.
An efficient three-point shooter in college. That clearly hasn't changed for Flag.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Dallas, they've got their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here is Davis. Pass to Flag. Shot clock at 6. Avdia with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Holiday is a guy, because of his physique, he can put it on the deck and drive, but I love when he spaces the floor with his shooting.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Washington. Swing in with the block. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And Holiday throws it down.
Yeah, because of his size and skill, once Drew Holiday gets in the open floor, look out.
Irving against Holiday. And here is Irving. Swing in with the block. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Kevin, back to you.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Avdia can't hit.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Outside, Davis. Thompson right side. Here's Flag. Dallas, no good that time either. Portland has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Back to Irving. Thompson kicks to Irving. And a wide open look for Flag. And just miss after miss right now. Here's Sharpe. Oh.
Out of this world. Sharpe is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Here's Flag. Up again. Offensive rebound. Irving dishes to Davis. Pass to Flag. That 3 off the mark.
And the well is running dry. Good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Intercepted. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And finished off by Avdia.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And Davis throws it down hard.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
We've got Holiday. Somebody Kamara is out there with Danny Avdia. Then there's Donovan Clingan. And it's Sharp in at the 2. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Charles Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Mavericks trail by 9. Pass the flag. Outside, Davis. The kick out to Irving. And Clark throws it down hard.
All right, rookie. We see you. Cooper Flag putting on a show with that one.
Holiday, the pass to Sharp. And he can't jam it through.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Davis doing his thing inside.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Outside Holiday. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Washington sets the pick for Thompson. Outside, Davis. Pass to Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 6 to shoot. Washington finds Davis. Out to Thompson. Launches a 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. And it's Clingan with the jam.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Clingan looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
Thompson right side. Washington, that's for 2. Davis kicks to Washington. To the right side. And the 3 off target.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And Craig, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Davis setting the pick for Irving. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Mavericks trail by 7. Pass the flag. There's the triple. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Sharp. A rebound by Washington. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Thompson for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Klingon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Kamara finds Klingon. And Sharp has it in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Sharp's got 9 points.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Irving passes to Davis. Here's flag. Defended by Avdia. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room.
The previous play is under review.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. You've got Dante Exum. He's out there with D'Angelo Russell. Derek Lively is out there with Najee Marshall. And it's Prosper in at the 4 spot. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Kevin?
Winning sure cures all, doesn't it? All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Right side, Russell. Down low. Williams comes with the double team. Russell inside. He's guarded by Williams. And the shot is good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Williams sends a screen through Lillard. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Known for his scoring. There, Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
And Dante Exum picks up the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Lillard outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Lively a screen on Lillard. Exum passes to Lively. Lays it up off the glass.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Trailblazers leading by 7. And Lillard kicks to Grant. Pass to Williams. And here now is Thibault. Portland needs to get off a shot. Lillard from outside. The shot, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lively a screen on Williams. Here's Prosper. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Number 16, Yang.
Portland leading by 5. Lillard outside. They set the pick.
The third, 2 minutes.
And Lillard gets double teamed. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
A nice shot by Exum. Exum's got his first bucket in this one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Lillard misses. Mavericks trail by 5. Here he goes.
Boy, don't you love to see the burst from Dante Exum. That lightning speed toward the cup, really nice.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for that for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Portland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Lillard, the pass to Yang, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And the Trailblazers lead by 5. Russell against Lillard. Lively a screen on Lillard. Russell kicks to Exum. Back to Russell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. From outside the arc. Exum's shot is off.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job. No one in his way. You have got to make the defense pay. That's a quality mid-range look right there.
Russell inside. To the wing on the left. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Henderson. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Thibault. He got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sideline.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Tamani Kamara. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Yang in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Lillard from outside. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. And that one's good. Flag.
Just a problem inside. Flag just burst through the contact.
Lillard outside. Kamare. Lock at 6. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Irving. Thompson from long range. Good on the three-point shot.
3 points.
Thompson's got it all tied up now for the man.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catches defines Klay Thompson.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. And looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Davis setting the pick for Irving. To the middle. Oh, Davis is unstoppable inside.
I love the tenacity. Terrific move at a crucial point in this game.
That is not settling. That is going for a high percentage look at a critical time. Nicely done.
Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Mavericks ball.
Davis setting the pick for Thompson. Now Washington. Here's Davis. 5 to shoot. Thompson. Thompson with the 3.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Now, here's Lillard. From outside, Davis pulls it down. Right there in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Now into the lineup.
Davis with a screen on Holiday.
Number 23.
Here's Davis. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Holiday up top. He's covered by Washington. There's a good screen. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Flag fires. The 3 doesn't go. Portland trailing here. Now, Avdia. On top, Clingan. Started by Davis. Lillard. Washington rips down the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Davis. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Taken away by Holiday. Great move. Oh, down it goes. And it's good.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now the Mavericks with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Thompson outside. Up top, Davis. Irving against Howard. Now Davis. Oh, the dunk.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Now a timeout called by Portland. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Now Holiday shoots. Here's Lillard. Fires the 3, and it doesn't go.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Washington out there with Davis. And it's Irving in at the point guard position.
It's clear that Davis loves to put on the show for the fans, and putting on the show is exactly what he's doing.
Murray, no good.
I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
Washington finds Irving. Going inside, lays it up and banks it in.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
From deep, Jokic. Washington grabs the miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from three. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
Here's Flagg. Davis with a screen on Murray. There's the drive.
And just carving up the defense on the drive. Great to see Flagg taking initiative on offense like this.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Jokic. Back to Brown. 4-3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Washington, a screen on Murray. The drive by Irving. Chalk up two there. Irving's gotten his second bucket.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Now here's Washington. Irving looking around. Here he goes. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a three-level scorer.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Nuggets. We spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. We have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt Davis will be a factor tonight. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And that one's good.
I think Kyrie is really frustrating for the defense because he makes it look so easy and his shot is so natural.
Brown shot is good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it's good for 2. Irving's got 10 points.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a 5-point game. Here's Flagg. Softly drops in the floater.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Washington against Gordon. Back to Jokic. Puts it up. Washington grabs the miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Irving. He's got 10. Davis with a screen on Brown. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
Nuggets trail by 10. Now Murray. No points yet. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Thompson outside. Puts up a 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Dallas ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. PJ Washington out there with Flag. And it's Davis in at the 5. Irving against Murray. Denver grabs the miss.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Here's Murray. Murray going to work inside.
Using the soft touch, Murray rainbows it up and down.
Irving against Murray. Irving, that's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Fires the 3. Murray, no good. Dallas leading by 9. Irving finds Davis. Back to Irving. And stolen by Brown. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Denver moving it around. Jokic against Davis. And Davis with the block.
You don't know exactly where Davis is. He's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Davis. Outside for Irving. Washington, a screen on Murray. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Murray, no good. Dallas leading by 7. Washington, a screen on Brown. Irving. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Jokic gets the bucket.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Oh, Clay Thompson with the bounce. Get up, Clay.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
1:19 left to play in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Johnson. And Davis with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 1:09 left to play in the first half. Pass to Flag. Left side, Davis. And out of bounds, Denver will have it.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Outside Johnson. Murray against Thompson. Johnson passes to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Thompson. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And that one's good. Flag.
Yeah, most young players want to take threes. Flag is the rare wing who almost prefers to bang down low.
Outside Murray. Here's the three. They get it back. Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
The big man, AD, down low.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Stolen by Davis. And he can't get that one. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Zeke Naji out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Peyton Watson. And it's Holmes in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks, Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Ryan, back to you.
He's seen it all. Allie, appreciate the report. Outside Watson, 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Marshall outside. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Hook loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. The role of the big man has evolved over the years. What's been the most noticeable change to you, Clark?
B.A., and it's not just the big man. I just think the overall athleticism of all of the players, certainly the big guys, stand out because they're now taking the ball rack to rack. They can go in traffic with the dribble. They're more mobile on defense because defenses switch a lot now. I mean, it's not all about being in the paint just because you're a big guy. They play all over the place.
To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Hey, you know what he lacks in size, he makes up for with his vertical.
Hardaway, the pass to Naji. Back to Hardaway. Here's Naji. No made baskets yet. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's Denver missing. The Mavericks lead by 11. And stolen by Hardaway. Knocked away. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Exum outside. Pass to Prosper. Back to Exum. Shot clock at 5. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Right at the rim. That's where Lively loves to get his opportunities.
Outside Hardaway, takes a 3, sinks it from distance.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Russell finds Lively. And there's the drive. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Valanciunas, good.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Exum outside. Pass to Russell. They set the pick. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
Here's Hardaway, and the layup falls. Hardaway's got 5 now.
keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Exum outside. Drives to the hoop. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that. Using his speed advantage there to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Exum outside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good. Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Hey, yo, right here. Exum with it. Pass to Lively. That one goes in. Lively's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Anthony Davis is out there with Washington, and it's Irving in at the one. And that one's good. Flagg.
And how about Flagg's speed on the breakaway? I mean, this young guy can really move.
Here's Jokic, and it's blocked by Davis. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And here's Jokic. Dropping it at the rim. It's Jokic.
Well, he's so crafty, a really tricky player. I mean, Jokic likes to go with the floater when the defense least expects it.
Washington passes to Irving. Driving inside. Great D that time from Murray. Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Gordon over Washington. Pass to Jokic. Murray from outside, and it's blocked by Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Shot clock at 6. Outside Murray. Looking to get back on track. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Mavericks lead by 8. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
This kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
You know, Flagg wasn't going to let that dunk chance pass him by.
Murray inside, working on Thompson.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Outside Murray. Gordon outside. Oh, the stuff!
Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
Johnson with the rebound.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Jokic. Beyond the arc. Oh, it's off target.
Not a good shot at all, but that's what happens when you get desperate.
Now Irving. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Irving, so much fun to watch in this one so far, utilizing every aspect of his offensive game.
The drive by Murray. Oh, Murray blowing the top off.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Brown with a steal, and they're on the run. Ooh, he leaves no question.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
And zero fear. Cooper Flag, the rook, born for the moment.
First team foul.
So it's Denver now. They trail by 7. Jokic to screen. He lets it go. Davis pulls it down.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did.
Looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Toumani Camara is out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Klingon in at the 5. Gordon with no one around. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Now, here's Jokic. With the teardrop, that shot misses.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
And the basket by Lillard.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
Tim, how do you look at Avdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after the Nuggets pick up 2. Here's Murray. Portland grabs the miss. Pass to Klingon. Here's Camara. Portland moving the ball around. Sharp, the pass to Avdia. Just 5 on the clock. Over Gordon. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Frames the three-pointer. Lillard's got 9.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Portland's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete. Gordon is an effective option on fast break.
Here is Lillard. He's got 9. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And how about the urgency there on Gordon's drive? Pushing past the defense for that one.
And Damian Lillard, good for the 3. He's got 14.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And we were talking about, Tim, the front office. The Blazers very pleased with their internal development.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
And it's Gordon with the finish.
And you gotta love a skilled dunker like Gordon, charging in and sailing right over the defense.
Gordon against Avdia. Count it.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Murray, good.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 16. Into the... Whoa! What a play!
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish. And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining.
Oh, he got it! How in the world did that go in? And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
Takes it inside. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever, able to do things most others can't. So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Blazers.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, the defense has been conceding the mid-range shot, and they've taken advantage of that, and as a result, they've found a lot of success.
Here are the five Portland has to start the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Avdia is out there with Tamani Kamara. And it's Clingan in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Inside is Jokic territory.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. With the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life. It probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. Back to you.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Basket counts. Kamare's got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
He gets that one. Avdia's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
Here's Gordon. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Showing a very healthy 6 for 9.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Murray surveying the D, and it's Murray with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Rebounded by Kamare. Portland leading by 13. And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Watson's shot is good.
I mean, shades of Vlade Divac there. Jokic is one of the best passing bigs playing in the game today.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And Lillard gets it to go.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Left side, Gordon. And stolen by Lillard. Outside, Avdia. From downtown. Pass to Sharp. And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
34 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now, here's Lillard. He has 40. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Lillard's got 43 points. Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Trailblazers up by 16. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Cameron Johnson is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. It's Najee in at the power forward. That's the groove that David Adelman's going out there with to start the second half. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Holiday left side. Here's Henderson. Here's the drive.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Hardaway with a wide open look. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Well, he's had it rolling all night. He just hasn't had enough support to give them the lead.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
You can't forget about Holiday's ability to lead. I mean, proving he's more than capable of throwing it down.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Hardaway. Williams with the steal. Murray outside. Holiday finds Murray. From the arc. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Nuggets trail by 14. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Nuggets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Henderson against Johnson. Henderson attacking. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Some early scuffles for the 3rd pick overall in 2023, but Tim Scoot Henderson coming on strong.
Well, he is slowly improving his efficiency. He has a long way to go, but with those physical tools and work ethic, I wouldn't bet against him.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West, but acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Kevin, back to you.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is kept down now to just 11 on the basket from Hardaway. Hardaway against Holiday. Pass to Murray. Back to Holiday. 3rd quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Can't get it to fall. Here's Hardaway. Kicks it out to Johnson. And there's the drive. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. To the paint. Henderson finds Williams. Williams has a screen for Holiday. Over Hardaway. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Trailblazers lead by 13. side Hardaway. Puts up a deep three and stolen by Murray. Up top, Henderson. Covered by Johnson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Takes it off the glass.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Holiday. Plays it up and banks it in. Holiday's got 6 points in the quarter.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson, the pass to Hardaway. From deep. The shot misses. Grant outside. Pass to Murray. It's stolen by Johnson. Knocks it loose. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Trailblazers lead by 13. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Trailblazers. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Donovan Clingan out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the small forward. Here's Lillard and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
No good on that one. Portland leading by 15. Finished off the break. Lillard's got 49 points in the game.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break. And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Pass to Sharp. Avdia, a screen on Brown. Here's Kamare. He's covered by Murray. And that one is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And that one, good. Murray's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Here's Avdia. Lillard left side. Takes the 3. Gordon with the rebound. Denver's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Now Watson. Jokic. Bruising basketball from Jokic.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Clingan looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
Five on the clock. Jokic. The sweet touch from Jokic on the floater.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, They could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, great. He can get up a few notches higher.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Here's Sharp. Oh, the slam dunk.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Portland.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Damian Lillard.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Puts up the three. That's tipped. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Brown. Clingan with the block.
And at 7'2", Clingan is a huge shot blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin.
That's the end of the game.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up.